What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a viewer question segment in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the forest in the wilderness right now. No, I'm not, just kidding. But let's get on with the first question. All right, so this one is from Ninko Anime. What's up, Ninko? Thanks for being a viewer. Really appreciate you. Great question. Who would win in a straight grappling match, Dillon Danis or Khabib Nurmagomedov? Well, for as much shit that Dillon Danis gets, he's actually a pretty great grappler. I think in a straight grappling match, he would do actually pretty well against Khabib. It's not far-fetched to say that he could submit Khabib. Now, would he do that? I don't think so. Khabib has been grappling since he was a kid. We all seen the videos of him grappling with a bear, for Christ's sakes. All jokes aside, I think Khabib would do very well against Dillon Danis. His wrestling is top-notch, we all know that. I think he would control Danis on the ground, win on points. I don't think Khabib would submit Dillon Danis. But wrestling and submission grappling are two different things. Dillon Danis is a great grappler. The guy is like decorated, top level. Whether he trolls people or not, you can't take that away from him. But in a straight grappling match, I think Khabib could pull it off. I think he could win on points via control, maintaining top position and whatnot. So yeah, in a straight grappling match, I still got Khabib. All right, next question is from John Marshall, big time supporter of the channel. Love you, man. All right, so his question is Gaethje versus Masvidal, pretty much how that one might go. I think that's a crazy fight. I mean, obviously it would have to be like at a catch weight or maybe 170. I think Gaethje could do well at 170. All right, who do I think will win that fight? I'm gonna have to give the edge to Jorge Masvidal. I think Masvidal is very slick on the feet. He brings a lot to the table. He's very crafty, he's tricky. Gaethje, I'm gonna say, gets him in the pure power. I do think Gaethje hits harder than Jorge, but I think it'll be a hell of a fight, either 155 or 170. At this point, I'm not sure if Jorge can make 155. He's a good sized guy. Ground wise, I'm gonna have to give it to Jorge. I think Jorge is, he's fairly skilled on the ground as far as like submission grappling. Wrestling department and pure wrestling, you gotta give the nod to Gaethje. He's been wrestling his whole life pretty much since like 4 years old. But Masvidal is no slouch at this point. He has some pretty good wrestling and great defensive wrestling. So I think he would do well against Gaethje, but Gaethje really doesn't go for takedowns. He's more of like a defensive wrestler. So I think if these guys were to fight, it'll 90% be a stand-up war. And if it stood on the feet, I think that Jorge would get the better of those exchanges. Like I said, Masvidal is really crafty, he's very tricky, a lot of experience. So I can see Jorge winning a decision, possible stoppage. And the last question is from Kian. With Cody Garbrandt pretty much tied up fighting Deiveson Figueiredo at 125, where does that leave Marlon Moraes? Who does Marlon Moraes fight? Well, I mean, Aljamain Sterling is like right there for a title shot. He's looked fantastic, but I mean, you can do Aljo versus Marlon Moraes. I mean, I think that's a fun fight. Moraes caught coronavirus, COVID-19. Wishing Marlon Moraes well, speedy recovery. I'm sure he's gonna be fine. But when he comes back, and I'm sure Aljo won't be happy about this, but you could do Aljo versus Marlon Moraes, and the winner gets Petr Yan. I think that'll be a sensational fight. I'm not even gonna give a prediction for that one. Maybe I'll do like a separate video for that, but I think that's a good fight from Marlon Moraes. And you can argue, it's a tricky situation at bantamweight. Moraes is ranked #1. I forget Aljo's ranking. I think Aljo's #3, but I may, put that up on screen. Yeah, he wouldn't be happy about that. I think he deserves like a title shot. He believes he does, but Moraes versus Sterling, that'll be a good one. But that's it, guys. That's it for the MMA Slam fam questions. Hope you guys enjoy these random, off the cuff segments in the middle of nowhere, wherever I pick to stand or sit, to talk about these fights or answer questions. I have fun doing these. I hope my mics sound good. I'm using a new lavalier mic. Anyway, guys, thanks for supporting the channel. Truly appreciate it. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing, like and share the video. The growth of the channel has been pretty cool. I'm very humbled by it. Also, of course, humbled by the support. You guys are so awesome. But yeah, guys, until the next segment, take care and stay healthy.